Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com.
Alright guys, so I have here my brother. We're doing the deck lid for the back to make it look like the Gen 2s. And what we're basically doing right now is removing the 3M that it has here. So what we're using is basically, if you can see there, a rubber, what's it called, Michael? It's like a rubber thing, rubber compound that basically removes it. So look how nice, look the before and after, you see? It removes it nice. And then, yeah, take a look right there. See? It basically removes it. So, yeah. So tune in for the, we're gonna cut this off basically, and then you guys are gonna see how it's gonna look. Okay, so we just received the delivery for the deck lid for the 14 Mustang from Copart, and we're basically, it's an unboxing for the same video of us installing. So we've ordered this from CJ Pony Parts, and let me see, I don't have a scissor. Ordered this from CJ Pony Parts. God damn it. Okay, you get a knife. Chill, bro. You're not gonna get ink on you. But yeah, so how much was it? $250. So this was $250 plus tax. We're gonna see the quality of it. You know how the problem with the, well, in my opinion, the S197 is the dude. The one time I need a freaking knife. I don't like the deck leg on the back, so I got it. So we decided to change it. So what the hell? So it has everything you need for the install, but it doesn't bring the GT logo. Okay, so this is basically how it looks, and then it's like a S550, S650 type of style, and we'll center the GT logo, and
also
it has 3M.
Also in the back, it has the fabricated holes, so you can drill them in, so you can put an OEM pony on it.
Okay, so it has the, but this one also as well for the GT.
You'd have to drill them out.
Okay, so this is basically the holes. It has already like where exactly you need to do, so you can just slap in and they'll be right in the center. It'll be like this, like so. You want to go show them like the thing?
And also comes.
What is that? Like dampening or something?
To cover the holes.
Oh, this also does is to cover the holes, since you are gonna have to use a Dremel in order to cut it. Like I'll show you when we start doing it, and then you basically cover it with this, so you don't have a huge ass hole in the back of your car. But yeah, so tune in. All right, so now what we're basically doing is we're gonna film the removal of this. Like you gotta keep it as flush as possible, so we have to remove all of this around. Another thing that you have to make sure is wear eye protection. It doesn't matter if you've been doing this for 10,000 years, just wear the freaking eye protection. So PPE first, and then right now you're gonna see a time lapse of us basically removing this, and then from there I'll show you the other steps.
Tell me, baby, do you want it?
All right, so there you have it. That shit was thicker than what it was, but I guess this one is for like rebar. So yeah, don't touch it with your hands. You grab something, remove it, and it should come right off. There you go. A good way to destroy your car. Yeah, so this is how it is. Yeah. Be really mindful. We didn't do it. Nothing happened, right? But be mindful to remove this. This can catch on fire, or at least have an extinguisher or some shit around you. Let me show you the extinguisher we have right there. Not saying we're professionals or everything, but you got to make sure to have it. So yeah, so now what we're going to basically do is we're going to basically grind these edges, make it not that sharp. And then we're going to start putting the little protection film all over. So I don't think we need a time lapse for that, honestly. I could do it there. But just let me find, we'll stop the video for now, but let me find the thing to clean this around, and then we'll get going. All right, so we're basically, give it a nice wipe down, you know, for peace of mind. But right now what we're going to do is install these little black things that go on the, well, this is to waterproof the area you just did. So you see, right there. There. I left it at the crib. I gotta get that. See? One little alcohol pad. Put it everywhere where the 3M is going to meet contact. CJ Pony Parts has a good video on it. This is Jaime's way of doing things. So yeah, and yeah, basically give it a nice little wipe down, you know. Nothing too serious. Use your 2 fingers. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, I think we should be good there, bro. It's not a surgery that I'm doing. So now, we're gonna make sure it's the bottom part. You have it there on the bottom? Alinear the bottom. You got the edge?
Are you at the edge?
Let me see. Yeah, there's perfect. I'll press on it. Think it's gonna stick? Should, right?
Hold it down, man.
Okay, I don't think that 3M adhesive is enough, bro. Well, it was kind of like. Is it supposed to be? Well, no, because let me see. Let's close it down and then. Hold on, now it's not closing well. See?
What do you mean it's not closed?
Is there something stopping it? Anyways, I'm gonna polish the car, so I'll give it this one a quick run. There you go. There you have it. Yeah. All right, so now we're basically doing a full paint correction on the car, but remember how the fenders, the bumper were painted, so we have, I don't know if you guys see it on the paint, but we do have orange peel all around the car, and there you can see it, like it looks more, yeah, it looks like exactly what I said, orange peel. So first things first, always, where's the gauge reader? Right there, it's in the black thing. So we are doing a orange peel removal. This is 1500 grit. We're gonna go from 1500, 2000, and wet sand at 3000. This is my first time doing it, so I'm not an expert. All right, so obviously it's best to have a gauge, because with this gauge you're able to read the thickness of the paint itself. So based off the class I had, I believe it was between 80 to 130. It's theoretically what your clear coat. It's really thin. And you just basically, let's say for example, you have it, where do you have it pointed? Okay, pointing at the car. So for example, here is gonna read you 237, meaning what? Meaning the painter probably used more bonding, you know, to fix any imperfections. Probably a thicker gauge and whatchamacallit, in paint itself. So be really cautious of exactly how, you know, long you're gonna stay with that thing. So like I said, this is my first time. I'm not an expert, but I do have I'm willing to learn. So yeah, we have, you see, 318, 255. So it's just more or less keep in mind that there's probably Bondo behind here. Don't stay too long in one area, you know. And that's it. Just be really cautious. Take your time with this. And then let me show them real quick. Put it upwards. See, for example, here where it wasn't painted, see, 100. So you're good. Anything between, like I said, I think it's 80 or 90 to 130. You should be fine. So yeah, I think we're not gonna be able to burn through the clear coat. See 116 there. We're good there. 116 there, and then just here probably they put Bondo. So just be really cautious, really careful when you're doing this. What you're doing, here you go. When you're doing this, try to start. I'm gonna start here. Try to start and when you grab the machine, I was looking at a video on YouTube. Basically go like you're polishing. Go stay in the same area. Do it. Stay in the same area. Do it. And clean the area with a microfiber towel so you don't have dust behind. So I'm gonna get this process started. I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes. And if it turns out that I did it wrong, then this car's gonna need another repaint. Alright, so I know I haven't showed you too much the sanding process. I did a time lapse, but I accidentally lost the other video since my phone died. But so far, so you guys can know, I did a 1500, 2000, and then 3000 wet. So the end process, it looks like this. I guess what I've been seeing online, since this is the first time I'm ever doing this, is typically what you want is to sort of already see your reflection. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on. To sort of see your reflection through the clear coat at 3000. Typically to remove as much haze as you can. For example, here on this end, I'm doing, which was, I already did the 2000. And then here, I'm gonna basically hit it with 3000 wet. So just so you guys can see, you kind of see like a haze. You kind of see, even though it's a little bit dirty, you kind of see like a haze. Now, if you were to go to this side where I did the 3000 already, and it's basically ready for polish, this side you don't see a haze. You kind of see a reflection of the lights on it. And then if you go close to it, you can kind of see basically let me see, you can basically see the reflection. So that's what we have so far. I do have to make a video on decontaminating the car, which that would be in the next clip you guys will see, where we clay bar the whole vehicle, and then we put iron remover in order to start the process for the ceramic coating and the polishing. So this is what we have so far. I do apologize. Like I said, this is my first time, so I really wanted to focus on doing it right. And my phone ended up dying. So far, this is how it looks. Even though from camera it might not look like we've done a lot, but we did sand most of the orange peel I had on. In some areas I left it due to the fact that I'm not experienced. And yeah, so tune in. What's up, guys? So as you guys seen in the other videos, we basically sanded the car. My brother's gonna add the clips on and stuff like that. We already did like an intro. This is basically now is the decontamination of the vehicle. So it's already sanded, everything's already done. Now we're gonna take you on a step-by-step process. I'm not an expert. There's a lot of videos out there detailing and guys that actually do this for a living. I'm doing it just so you guys can see what I did and just so it can be part of our YouTube channel the way I did it, right? I took a $500 class and I'm, you know, putting my, what is it, my fruit into work. So right now, since the tires, we mounted them. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw we put new tires on the vehicle. It has my GT500 wheels, and the rims are ones that we bought on American Muscle. So we are not going to clean the rims. We'll probably give it like a nice little wipe down just for you guys to see.
Yeah, I mean, these tires are brand new.
Yeah, yeah. So they're not dirty. And then after that is we're gonna give it a nice foam bath, wait, and then we're gonna use the 2-bucket method, and as well as after the 2-bucket method, clay bar the whole car. Once we clay bar the whole car, we'll put iron remover, and then when we put the iron remover on it, we wait it, let it sit a bit, and then we take it inside the shop, and then we start polishing, heavy compounding, and then polishing. So tune in, continue watching, and we're gonna go to the time lapse. Okay, so as you guys saw in the time lapse, we washed down the rims. The rims are not too dirty because they're brand new, basically. And then what we did was basically a foam bath. But the thing is, I don't have my pressure washer with me, so we did a foam bath, basically getting all the areas, making it sit for a while for any big type of sand things to take it out basically the body. Then we did another. I washed that out. Then we did another basically soap bath, because right now we're gonna do a 2-bucket method where it's basically one with both of them have rails. So you do one with only water and then another one with only soap. And let me show you basically the microfiber cloth that I'm gonna use to clean it. I really like this one, I'm not gonna lie to you. I use it for my Shelby. It's auto fiber, zero cuff. You can get them at Amazon, and they do really great. I'm not gonna lie to you, they do really great. So with this one, you basically put it in here, get it nice and wet. This one you save it. Remember, both of them should have rails at the bottom, so any type of sand embedment goes to the bottom and it doesn't get back on the thing. So the cloth, you put it on. Obviously, you get it nice with soap. You put it on, and then when you use it, you go forward, backward, never in circles. Forward, backwards. Start at the roof. You do the roof, and then you do the glasses. You do the flat panels first, and then you start working on these. So we're gonna go back into the time lapse. You guys are gonna see that. Same thing. Grab it as soon as you're done using it. You put it not in this one, in the clear water one. You rinse it really well. Then you go back into your soap, and that's how you're gonna prevent excessive scratching, right? So let's get with it. Okay, so this process is the iron removal process. This is what is basically everything that's like small metal particles that you and me don't see. It will catch them. The one that I'm using right now is 3D BDX. Is it turning purple? Yeah. BDX. And this is basically, it removes brake dust and stuff like that. Don't use this on direct sunlight, as this can damage a couple things. So grab a little spray bottle, just put it on the vehicle, and then just go to town, but don't go crazy. And then yeah, put it to the time lapse so we can get this party going.
Tell me, baby, do you wanna die? Baby, do you
Okay, so now we're gonna basically, you saw me, I washed the car down, took all the soap out. Now what we're basically gonna do is the clay bar part. I bought this one on Amazon, so I don't know, hold this. I don't know if it really works. It's this one right here. So what the clay bar is gonna really do is gonna get all the sandy particles that is trapped on the paint to make it as smooth as possible. Now, the only way that you guys are gonna use this is only if you guys polish, compound cut and polish. Don't use it. There's other synthetic ones, but this one is the most aggressive. So don't use this one if you're not gonna afterwards polish your car. So you use this one. You literally grab a piece. Don't use all of it because you can drop it and then you're effed up. You stretch it out. Hold this. And then we grab. Where's the? You basically there's actual detail sprays. I grabbed a little bit of dish soap and water. You put it on the actual clay bar itself, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna work in like small areas to ensure that you get this done right. So what you're gonna do is forward and backwards. You basically grab it, grab it. It is gonna scratch up your paint, it's logical that it will, and you grab it with so you can feel afterwards. And then let me see if it shows afterwards. Let me see. Hold on. So you're gonna see all the embedments that is gonna stay on the clay bar itself. Remember, this is my first time doing it, so I don't know if I'm doing it right. So if you guys see that I'm doing it wrong, look in the comments, let me know. I'm just doing this for fun, for myself. And yeah. All right, guys. So we have the vehicle inside the warehouse, and now what we're doing is basically masking everything that is plastic. Once everything that is plastic is masked, and you feel that you have everything to start, you need a good light. So I have my light there. I'm gonna start on the top, and then I'm gonna make myself to the sides, and then I'm gonna do the side panels. So ideally for this, the compound that I'm gonna be using is H902 Heavy Cut. Is by Coach Chimi. I don't know if I said that right. Let me show it right there. You see? So ideally we're going to use this one as my heavy cut. We're going to be using the dual polisher Max Shine. I bought this one on Amazon. So this is basically the machine that I'm going to be using. Right there. Max Shine. This is I think this is the 5-inch padding. So in order to use this one, we're going to be using what is for the heavy cut, cutting disc 5-inch, and we're going to be using the microfiber style. So this is for your first step in paint correction. I'm going to be using this one. Sorry. I'm going to be using this one. So now that I have that out the way, I also have a dual polisher 3-inch. This is going to be for those areas that we need to attack that the bigger polisher is not going to be able to get into. I also have what is the 3-inch one for that as well. We also are going to need, because every now and then you have to clean the brush, the microfiber thing, so I have a little brush. We also have now, so I'm gonna do it in 2 steps, which is the heavy cut and then polish. The one I'm gonna polish with before we do the what's it called? The ceramic coating is gonna be micro cut. Make sure that any little scratches that we didn't see, this is gonna be able to make it, pop and shine. See, it has gloss. It has a 9 as a gloss, and it has a 3 as a cut. And then for that one, we are going to be using the Meguiar Soft Buff Foam Polishing Disc. So right here. All of these things, I'm going to try to link them in the description, but all of these things I bought on Amazon. So for the 3-inch as well, we have the polisher. You guys can see it. And then yeah, I'm gonna go show you right now the cuts, and then we'll cut into the time lapse. You see, right there, right there. So let me show you right now the scratches that we have on the paint and the ones that we're trying to remove. Alright, so we finished the bumper right now. I'm still in the stage 1, which is compound heavy scratch removal. Right now I'm working on the fender, door, and quarter panel. And then we'll be able to do the stage 2, which is on the fine polish. So continue with the time lapse. You're gonna see me basically do the fender and remove all the little tiny swirls that we have. Okay, so I'll be really honest with you guys. This is my first time I do this. So if basically if you don't get the angles, if I didn't get enough content out there, I apologize. I promise this is not the last time I'm doing this. So we are finished 100% with the cutting phase. Now we're going after which is the polishing. So what I'm gonna use is Micro Cut M302 by KC, right? KC, whatever. And then we're gonna use Meguiar's soft buff foam polishing disc. And the way I do it, because I don't wanna like contaminate, let's say for example, my workspace, I changed from pink, I'm going for orange. And I'm using Auto Fiber Mr. Everything. They're a bit pricey because for each rag, it's like $2 if you make it sense of it. It's like 22 bucks for the whole thing. But they're really good quality. So I'm using this one for the polishing phase. I'll show them real quick the car, how it looks. So I just want you to look at it. I don't have the best lighting here, but so far this is what I'm at. The cutting phase, I'm trying to take them all around. Does the camera show like the shininess on it? Okay. So with just the cutting phase, it looks really shiny. Excuse the mess that I have. But this is what we have from behind. Show them the other side, Mike. And then we have this side done. Now, from my experience, the most difficult part was the cutting of the doors itself, because I sanded those down, which I did 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. If I would do it again, I'll try my best to, you can see the reflections and stuff like that. So if I would do it again, I would basically try to sand better. So it would take me less, or probably up it a grip like a 5,000 to finish it off so I can smooth it out. Now, obviously the car is old. It's had its years in painting and stuff like that. But I believe I did a good job for my first car so far cutting. Now I am gonna get better. and this is not the last time I'm doing things. So I think we're doing good. So now we're gonna jump into the time lapse of the polishing. This should be much quicker. This is basically to make it more shiny, and then we'll use the ceramic coating. So shiny, I think I've showed it multiple times, but you see gloss, it's at like a 9. So it's gonna make it pop a little bit more, and maybe, you know, tiny scratch marks that I didn't see. So let's get on with the video. Thank you for watching, and let's go. Alright, so we have one of the goons, which his name is AKA Guppy. Look at him. Get me right. So you want your car with no clear coat, call him. What you need, girl?
Hey, this not click loading?
Yo, cheat.
Hey, man. Hey, man. No, put the reflection with it, man. No, on this side. Who did that? Who did that, man?
So this is literally with the polish. Look at that reflection right there. Hold on. See if we can get that. Look at that. Hey, look, you can literally see it. On the bumper too, showing them. Alright. Alright, so I forgot to add it in the video, but this is a 3D wipe that we use to basically surface prep before the ceramic coating, so keep watching. Decontaminate the vehicle. The way I have it set up is you have everything set up for the ceramic coating. This is what it usually comes with: the appliers, the applicating pads, and then we're gonna do the 3 towel method, which is one towel for the heavy excess material, the second one to buff it quick, and then the last one is for anything that you might see that we didn't see or you didn't see. You have to be very careful with the edges of the vehicle. So anything that crystallizes is going to be a pain in the ass to take off. And make sure, you see how I don't want to scratch my nose. Make sure your gloves are clean. Make sure you don't have water on you or anything like that. And yeah, so we're going to do the time lapse. We're going to start with the hood. We're going to move on to the hood, bumper, then fenders, and then we're going to make our way back. Keep in mind that when you're doing this, have the hood opened a bit. You're gonna open up the door jams. You're gonna open up the door jams a bit so you can get, you know, right there where you need to get at, and likewise with the trunk. So let's start this process. It's been a long event for me, for being my first time, and yeah, so tune in. All right, so there you have it, guys. We did the ceramic coat on the whole car. We're gonna have some B-rolls of the vehicle outside in the sun. I can't wait to show you guys, and I can't wait to see it myself. So on to the next. Okay, so we let it cure for 24 hours. Now we're gonna take it out for its first time after it being with us for a minute.